Have you ever found yourself in a place that feels like it's stuck between worlds? A place where time seems to stand still and reality feels a bit off? Welcome to the mysterious realm of liminal spaces. Liminal spaces are those peculiar locations that straddle the line between the familiar and the unknown. They're the forgotten corners of our world where the mundane collides with the extraordinary. Exploring liminal spaces is like embarking on a journey into the unknown. Each step is filled with anticipation and wonder, as you never quite know what you might encounter. There's something exhilarating about stepping into a liminal space. It's like you're on the verge of discovering something incredible, yet there's also this underlying sense of unease. But what exactly are liminal spaces? And why do they evoke such a diverse range of emotions in those who encounter them? I'll answer that question, but first, I think it's time for my honorary purpose here to ask you to consider subscribing. I know, it's just a click, but to me, it's a motivation to keep making more tales, more of these documentaries, and it will never end. But let's move on. Liminal spaces challenge our perceptions of reality. They exist in a state of transition, neither fully one thing nor another. This ambiguity can provoke feelings of excitement, anxiety, or even nostalgia, depending on the individual, of course. For some, liminal spaces serve as reminders of the passage of time, evoking memories of the past and dreams of the future. For others, though, they represent a blank canvas upon which new stories can be written, free from the constraints of everyday life. Encountering a liminal space forces us to confront the limitations of our understanding of the world. It's a reminder that reality is fluid and ever changing, and that our perception of its existence is subjective. But what effect do liminal spaces have on actual reality? You know? And who or what created these enigmatic spaces? If we were to ask a psychologist or per se someone who researches these liminal spaces, I think they'd probably say that they're a result of an urban decay or neglect. They emerge in the gaps between buildings, the remnants of forgotten structures, or the byproducts of urban planning gone awry. Yet some believe that there is more to liminal spaces than meets the eye. They see them as portals to another dimension, gateways to the unknown, or even manifestations of the collective unconscious. But whose conscious is this? You know? Liminal spaces have always been associated with the supernatural, which, as to today's knowledge of it, it's not a surprise. And they're said to be places where the veil between the world is thinnest, where ghosts, spirits, and other entities can cross over into our reality. Whether they are accidental creations of human civilization or deliberate manifestations of something more profound, there's no denying the allure and the mystery of liminal spaces. So the next time you find yourself in a deserted alleyway or an empty parking lot, take a moment to embrace the uncertainty of the moment. You might just find yourself on the threshold of a new adventure, where the boundaries of reality blur and anything is possible. With that, I'll have to end this video. But if you watch my videos, you know this is not the end, right?